but I'm going to show you. Okay. Alright. So this is your canvas. And it has decreased in the middle. Okay. In order to get that crease out and then have it like flat as a paper. You know how it's crinkled right here? I could tape it up and it will stick like a paper, okay? So mine came and rolled up and I had to wet it down and flatten it for a day. And that's your canvas. That's what oh jeez, Mom. Oh jeez. Why? Oh, I see it. I see it. So this is the second canvas I have. That is, see how it has decreased and it's not.
Yeah.
So in order to flatten it, you gotta flatten it and then you gotta leave it wet.
Okay.
So if you're working with canvas, the only thing I can say is you want to wet it before you put paint on it, and paint sticks to wet. And even if it's a base coat, even if it's a oil base,
Yeah.
you want to wet it, not too wet because you don't want the paint to run down. So just depends, you know. But yeah, I use it all the time. I don't paint. I used to paint all the time, and I need to get back on painting. And I love painting. I love doing diamond art. I love doing a lot of things. All right, I'm on. But a lot of people they use and they think, oh, it's a canvas, I can paint on it real quick. Sorry, it is hot. So that's what I could say, you know. And I just teach the basic. If you're gonna use a canvas, you gotta wet it down, and make sure your paint brush is like not spread out. You want to wet it first and then dip it in, because it will stay in one place.
Yeah.
You know. But do I need it? Nah. I have so much canvas. Actually, I can show you.
As far as like the old, like, as far as like paintbrushes, and say if I went out to do like, what is it, just the regular like art paper.
So what my sister, yeah, you could do that too. But there is some canvases paint by number. And what I learned over the years, I didn't like their brush, okay? My sister gave me it for Christmas, and she's like, if you don't like it, you can throw it away. I'm not gonna like something I already fell in love with. First of all, everybody knows I'm an artist. I love art. So what I found out is all these brushes, right, that I purchased over the years. Of course, my mom had a Venom, and I yelled at her. Didn't yell at her. I'm like, you can't do that. You can't be in here playing with it, because these paint brushes I bought by myself. Some of them, this depends. If you're painting a tree, this will work. If you're painting a real thin line, then yeah, you can use that, but you know what I mean? Just depends. You know, and you got a different brush to different technique. You got the fan brush. The fan looks like thing. The fan brush looks like I have girl, when I say I'm all good on paintbrush, I don't have a fan brush. But the fan brush, yeah, I do. Should have been in here. It's tiny. But the fan brush looks like where you can do trees and stuff. I have it probably in my other paintbrush stuff, which I don't use. So I don't do trees, you know. I'm doing paint by number pretty much. And that's on a real canvas. So, yeah. If you're doing thin things, like doing Dad's hair, for instance, or doing a fine detail, I can show you. Like, for instance, I did this with, not that one, that one's not touched. Like something like this. You gotta have thin, and not too much paint, because if you're working with a small detail brush like such as this, you don't need that much. You just need maybe a hair, and you can go back and forth over it. But if you're working with a bottle like, I can pull it out, I will, because she's got this all over. If you're working with a bottle like this is, you can use regular, but I would prefer a thin brush. There goes my thing.
And is that water paint or?
It could be water. So this is a water paint for sure. This is water paint, yes. But if you're using, if you're using like oil base does that too. You can work with, you can get the brush paint, but not too much water, because you don't want that to run. You know what I mean? You want it to stick and not to be run. I would dip my brush out, and then how I do it is I use an old cup, okay? I know it sounds funny. I didn't have a cup, but I used this kind of cup, okay? And it had my my foam, my hair foam, whatever, by Dove, okay? So what I did is use that as my watercolor paint. And I don't even care, it's plastic, old cup, who cares, right? Then versus a regular cup. What I do is, no, I can't show you this one, but this one, I would put, if it had water, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna dip it, and then I usually just take an old towel or my hand, because it's water. I take an old towel, or you can use what's it, hand towel, or an old paper, or you can even use this, you know, something to clean up your brush, and you just get rid of the excess water. So that, and whatever you do, I would get that canvas wet a little bit to let it sit, let it soak, but not too soaked where you have to let it dry for hours and ends, but enough where water can stick. I mean, the paint can stick on that canvas, because that's what I can tell you, you know.
Right.
And then I would get my paintbrush wet, not too wet where it's all dripping and making a mess. But yeah, that's what I would do, you know what I mean? And that's the best thing I could tell you, you know what I mean? So, just depends. I mean, if you show me what you're working in, I can help you, you know. Techniques, I could, you know, it's like painting, it's like drawing pretty much. And the way it is you want to, when I paint or draw, it takes me, it's supposed to relax you, and it's not to be mean, it's supposed to be relaxing
Right.
such states that you should get, but out of it. And then on top of that, if you need my help, I'm always here for you. So don't be afraid to ask. I mean,
The reason that I'm asking is because I'm trying to find you some Christmas gifts, and I've got, I found some
what you
stuff
can
that I
give me, and to be honest, if you can give me a cup, and I only saw it a couple times, and a cup and a little fan, I would appreciate that, because I can use that as a canvas. Instead of, and I could use more brush, I'm not gonna say no. But that's the only thing. In the canvas, I'm already set for a canvas. I'm gotta push these out. Once I do that, you already saw the Disney ones I'm gonna do. So I'm already doing that. And the diamond art, I have 2 of them I need to do. I got one that you got me, which I'm very appreciative. And then I got my other one I paid for myself. And I just gotta take time to do it. And then on top of that, I'm already doing another drawing on myself, and it's about Jesus Christ. My other third picture, it's kind of like the third, fourth picture I'm gonna do is about Jesus saving one of the disciples went in the water, and I gotta figure out, and I think it was Isaiah went in the water, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna do that, and then push that out, and then sign it, and then, so, am I booked? Yeah, not really. I work by myself, you know what I mean? So, yeah, if you can give me them 2, 3 things, I'd be happy. I'm not gonna say no. I mean, the canvas.
Do me a favor. Send me what you're talking about.
Well,
So
I can
I'll
show you
know.
right now, like, canvas, I'm all good. When I say canvas, remember how I told you I got Disney and I pulled them out each time? And you looked at them and you're like, oh my God, yes. This is it from my birthday. This is the package from my birthday, girl. I ordered that last year, remember? Remember from everything?
Yeah.
I just gotta make time to do it. And then
Right.
that, I gotta have Mom leaving this area alone.
Yeah.
The only thing I could do, tell you, is if you can get me a big, I don't know, you can get me a big, well, with that, I don't think, big as a canvas. I can tell you. I can't tell you. But this is a canvas. See how it's rolled up and I'm not even touching? That's what I mean. I want to put that back in there. If you can get me, I don't know, I gotta find a board that actually can lay this out and then paint on it, you know what I mean? I just gotta get something like that. I don't know, I gotta figure out by myself maybe. No, I got an easel already. This is an easel, honey. This is an easel. I'm working on an easel. Been working on an easel. This is, my mom actually gave me it. And actually, she bought it for herself. And I'm like, oh, you got an easel. Well, I loved it so much that she was gonna send it back, and I said, I want it, I'll buy it off of you. And she's like, no, I'll give it to you. And she did. She gave me it. So, no, I don't need an easel. I think I'm gonna try to do it in the kitchen on the diner table. I have all that stuff where I can just go live and show you guys from time to time. I just gotta, I don't know. I need a board, but I can get it myself. I just have to break down and do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I found let's see if I can.
Well, whatever you give me is fine, and I gotta get you something too, so don't go there.
You little turd, y'all fix me get a bath. Y'all got muddy.
You're all good.
I found.
I'm playing right now. I'm about to eat.
They said this is something that you
I'm very hungry.
might would want. I'm gonna send it to you.
I'll let you know what one I want, and I'll circle them. Or I'll tell you. You know what I
Look at
mean?
that and see if that's good.
Let me see. There you go. Ooh, that's pretty. I could use that. Heck yeah. You don't have to get me anything. I have to get you something. Yeah, I could do that. I can use that.
So that's a cup that,
Yeah, that's the cup, and then that you got
might be
your,
easy for you.
and then you got paintbrush that you can put out on the cup. Now, what do you want, Jenny? I could do that for you.
I don't know.
I already got lots of brushes. I'm just good on that. It just, you know what I mean? But hang on.
I'm not too sure about all paint stuff, so.
Whatever I ate, it went right through me. Sorry. Stomach is
I
not
can't
going.
hear you. There you are.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So, I can use that, but that's the thing is that I think I'm all set on a lot of things. I don't know. I don't even know. What do you guys need? What do you need? So I can start buying you Christmas presents. A man? Yeah, me too.
No, I'm just,
Yeah, I know.
I just wanna, just to, get
Yeah.
you something.
You didn't have to do that. I'm really good on things. I just need. said, hey, if you get a man, you better get, if you did do pouring concrete, I can get my driveway done.
Then they say you gotta have your driveway done.
No, when they city poured the sidewalk out here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you. Real quick, hang on. But painting is my forte. If I could paint all day long, I would. But yeah, I just don't know what else to tell you I need. I really need well set on my art. I mean, if you want to give me more brushes, I'm not gonna say no to that because I'm a kid in a candy store. As far as paint supply, I'm good on paint supply. Oil-based paints, I'm good on that. Gaming, I game a lot, so I'm all good on that. But I just need to download that stupid update crap. And that's what I want to do.
Trying to find something for the few people that I've asked for.